Alright, what is going on, guys? Spiteful back again, coming at you with a showcase on Riruka. Now, as per request, I'll be showing two versions of strong attack damage. I will be doing enhanced links, so an increased strong attack damage of 75%, and then with Senkaizen links after that, with an increase of 60% strong attack damage, and then, 60% actual damage, which is kind of insane. No, is that right? I honestly don't even know. We'll get into that. I don't normally use Senkaizen links, but I made a poll and people seem to actually want to see both. They're just like, why not both? I'm just like, you know what? That's a fair point. Honestly, I feel like it would have made the reviews longer, but with as per request, I might as well do it. So stamina 1047, that's actually really good for a frenzy character. 765 spiritual pressure is incredibly high. She doesn't hit the 640 attack threshold, but having more than the 760 average SP that most characters are getting nowadays, it's still very, very, very good. Defense 356, above average for a frenzy character, and focus 337 is very good as well, about average honestly. But she has a no affiliation killer, which is kind of interesting. There's not many no affiliation stuff in the game. A lot of people consider this a negative. I consider it a positive because there are a lot of guild quests nowadays. There's raids that are starting to come out and inheritance zones that are starting to come out, along with droplet zones that are coming out with no affiliation characters. And I think that it's very important that K-Lab starts implementing this no affiliation killer. The more the better, but I do want them to release more raids that actually make use of this. Now, she is a strong attack recharge link. Now, we will be going with the NAD, SAD, SAR, then Senkaizen links. That's going to be the order of the stuff, so feel free to skip ahead if you want to watch a particular thing in order. Now, since most people are not going to be using her for NAD, we're going to go with 186% attack. I know this is unrealistic, but I figure, it could be cool to look at, 186% attack. I personally love 186% attack. It just looks good. It is what it is. So, increased normal attack damage 95%. She does have a bruiser of 20%, devastation 40%, with weakening on all of her attacks. I do love that they actually added this as main, where you see all of her attacks. Weakening on everything, including her special melee character across the board. She does have a ranged collision multiplier for her first strong attack, which means that it does have a chance to miss, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Reduced strong attack cooldown because of her link. Freeze resistance 100%, which is interesting. Follows suit with the changes that Kayla has been doing with all these characters, with giving them immunity. Long reach 20%. We'll get into why this is actually incredibly good for her in particular. Debilitator plus 5 seconds for the weakening is glorious. Sprinter plus 1, and of course Frenzy makes it easier to land your not only your weakening, but gives you a good damage multiplier. So without further ado, let's get into this. Also, one thing to note is that she is a human, which means that she does not have attribute disadvantage. I mean, she does not have a killer disadvantage against most of these characters that are coming out, which is one of the main reasons that Chad is so OP, because he doesn't have a killer disadvantage, whereas Yamamoto, Unohana both have captain killer disadvantages, which is a 40%. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a 40% increase in damage if you have captain killer. The art for Riruka actually looks incredibly good. So does the Halibel. So does the Yachiru. I swear, Caleb's been putting in work. As you can see, second strong attack, even with this Chappie build, still is enough to kill the enemies. First strong attack. Oof, let's boom, weakening hits for 10k with the weaken on. 6.7k crit. Honestly though, I'm not gonna lie, like, boom, boom, 6.9k, 7k. There's not really impressive numbers. Honestly, like nowadays, you kind of want to hit for at least 9 to 10k per NAD hit, even if you're a frenzy character, just because. But I mean, then again, like I said, she doesn't have the attack over 640, which I personally like. We're gonna call it good here. We don't really need to see any more of that. It is what it is. Like with the no affiliation killer, she'll deal 20% more damage. Not really that important, honestly. Alright, so let's switch to her SAD build. So we'll do enhanced links for this. Let's move on to here. Switch to this for SP. I'm surprised that wasn't equipped to anybody. Oh, you know what? Last time I used those links was probably for a review. I've been playing a okay. I've been playing a lot of Dragalia Lost. Honestly, that's what I've been doing lately. Let's put this on. I would put Attention Tie, but with weakening and devastation 40%, I think this she'll be just fine. Let's go to. Oh no, we don't need to. We're already there. We just need to go back. Let's not bring an ally. Now we'll be testing out her strong attacks, and then we'll test out her special and see exactly how much damage she can deal to the boss. I wouldn't be surprised if she one-shots, though I would still be a bit impressed. First strong attack easily clears. The second strong attack was clearing with chappies on, so like it's not surprising to see her destroying her enemies. First strong attack hits for 1300, but as you can see, it hits so many damn times, it's insane. Second strong attack, first strong attack, let's see how much damage comes out. Plenty of damage comes out. She killed almost the entire wave with just her first strong attack. Boom, boom. Third strong attack easily clears, moving on. Now, as you can see, her stamina is almost at 666, and that's why I call her La Pera Diabla, you know what I'm saying? Like the big bad dog bitch. Like she's nasty, dude. And here she licks the tip like it's no one's business too. It's like, oh, you know what they say about redheads. They suck that dick like they trying to suck a soul. Let's just clear. All right, we should be coming close. Ooh, wow, we missed one. Damn. Honestly, like even with the range collision multiplier, like she still hits. Oh, she hits consistently with that first strong attack. Like I'm loving this character, honestly. I do have Bankai Ichigo. I do have the Captain Kaname, the good Kaname. So for strong attack, recharge, and heart, I'm pretty set. I think that she is a good candidate. Let's use her special. Oof. Ooh. Almost one shot. That's actually very good. Let's clap them cheeks. Now, I would recommend you guys to 10-10-10 her. She is definitely a very good candidate for it. I'm probably not going to 10-10-10 her because I'm currently working on Uryu because I need an Arankar killer for sure. Oh yeah, Uryu is a strong attack recharge hard character too. Yo, Caleb, you need to stop pumping these out because you know what? I keep pulling them. Keep coming out with them because you know what? I can't even complain. Hard characters, guys. Keep in mind they can be run on literally any raid you want. Like you don't really have to worry about attribute advantage, in raids. Like the killer ability is definitely helpful. Unfortunately, like I said, there's not really many no affiliation killers. I mean, there's not many uses for no affiliation killers yet. But like I said, in time, we will be able to make use of them. So let's go full strong attack recharge. And let's see exactly what she can pump out without the strong attack damage multipliers. And see what she can do as she's pumping out her strong attacks. Let's not get... I don't want to unequip my Vortex character. Now, we already know that she can near one-shot. Her bringing them down to the red bar is actually very impressive. Because it was like the entire red bar. Like, there was no yellow on it, which means that the damage that she comes out with, her special, is insane. Second strong attack, still one-shots. Like I said, it's kind of to be expected. We were even one-shotting with chappies. First strong attack's having trouble clearing, unfortunately. Her second's still very strong. Fortunately, she has the ability to get her strong attack back incredibly quick due to the strong attack recharge. Let's go over here. Boom, boom. Honestly, it seems like... Well, I mean, I might be just messing... This might be player error. But I feel like strong attack damage might actually be the way to go for this character. Now keep in mind we do have 130% SP on, so she should be dealing significant damage. I was kind of hoping to finish him off there. Oh, we could do that. And that should finish that off. Perfect. The second strong tag isn't enough to finish this enemy off anymore, which kind of sucks. Honestly, she's coming close to finishing them off. So if you bring like Frenzy Yoruichi or Frenzy Byakuya, if you even have Frenzy Byakuya, I'm still... Yeah, if somebody wants to start a petition for bringing Frenzy Byakuya back, I would probably sign it. I personally have one Frenzy Byakuya. I would love two. But one thing that I loved about Frenzy Byakuya, honestly, is the fact that the strong attack damage and strong attack recharge, not to mention he's one of the older Frenzy characters that honestly just changed the entire meta in terms of usability and whatnot. Like back in the day, Frenzy characters were literal garbage for the most part. Like you'll have Frenzy Ichigo, Frenzy Grimjow, which is like increased normal attack damage and increased strong attack damage. But honestly, you want to focus on either strong attack damage or strong attack. I mean, you want to either focus on strong attack damage or you want to focus on normal attack. You don't want to mix the two because it just comes up with this muddled mess. Or at least back then. This was way before the time of hybrid characters actually being good. You know what I mean? Like, as Frenzy started to be rolled out, you kind of wanted the character to have Frenzy, and if they didn't have Flurry or Frenzy, they were literally useless, or for the most part useless. Just look at Speed Halibel. Even when Speed Halibel came out, Christmas Halibel was still better. Like, ain't that about a bitch? Like, that's sad, man. So increased strong attack damage and increased damage 60% up. Now keep in mind that these multipliers are completely separate. So you're getting the increased strong attack damage plus 60% and then the increased damage by 60%. And the reason that I'm making an emphasis of this is because with that, it's compounded. Now, if you do, like for example, if you do interest, right? Now say you're adding 20% attack, right, to 100%. So you'll do 120% damage. Now when you add an extra like 30% damage, it's not calculating with the 100%. So you're not dealing 150% damage. You're not dealing an extra 120% damage. You're dealing an increase of 60% strong attack damage, and then on top of that, an increase of 60%. So you'll be dealing whatever 60% is above 60%. So I'll do the math on this. You know, I'm not going to do the math on the screen. I don't feel like editing. But for example, it's going to be 160% plus... No. It's do 160 times 1.6. That's how much damage is pretty much estimated to be being dealt here. Like, as you can see, she's literally destroying. Even her NAD is usable now. Now, keep in mind that if I take a hit, she's kind of useless. But not only that, her special is actually usable. Yo, I'm really trying not to take any damage here. Okay. We can do a strong attack here. Second strong attack. Easily just freaking destroys everything. Destroyed that entire wave. Yo, leave me alone. Yo, I hate mosquitoes. Leave me alone. Oh, shoot. You even almost clapped these cheeks, too. Damn. Look at that. Boom, boom, done. Oof, that was close. I want to aim towards them. All right. So her special is definitely going to clear. I'm going to use her third strong attack instead of her special. Now, she'll get an extra 60% attack to her special. So, look at that. Almost brings him completely dead with her third strong attack. Now, that's not a charged strong attack. All right. Impromptu. Yachiru showcase. Damn though. Riruka is wow. Okay. Damn. The damage outputs and that damage output is nasty. But I mean that's Riruka overall in a nutshell. She's very good. Her NAD range is very good. Her SP is very good. Even her attack is like pretty good considering her SP so damn high. Her stamina is at 1047. There's not really much else to say aside from she's an amazing character with weakening on everything, debilitator, increased like with the strong attack recharge link. The only issue that I can see with this character is that she has to compete in this nasty realm of heart strong attack recharge characters along the lines of Uryu, Bankai Ichigo, Kaname. Um, is there anyone else? I feel like there's more. Like, let me see how many strong attack recharge. Oh yeah, and movie Ichigo. You know what, movie Ichigo? He's not as good. He's definitely not as good as any of these new three, right? Like, I don't really like Noitora either, honestly. Mashiro's good, but she's like a boost character. She's more support. But like when it comes to damage, this Ichigo, Kaname, Uryu, and Riruka are definitely like the go-to strong attack recharge characters. And I do think that this Uryu definitely like out by far destroys this Neliel. And I think that this Ichigo is relatively outdated. However, I do think that he's still a great character. Riruka definitely excels in what she's made to do. I don't think she's a shaft character. Now, would I summon on this banner? I personally would suggest you summon on the banner just because this banner is not bad. Sure, the 3 fillers at the end are trash, but overall the banner itself is not bad. Let's see. Who are the horrible banner characters? Who are the horrible fillers? Wonder Wise is trash. Stark is trash. Rukia is trash. Um, Rukia is a decent link. Stark is pretty cool to play with for a little bit, but his novelty falls short. Orihime is a little off. I don't personally like the Orihime. I don't think she's a bad character, but she's just a little eh. Halloween Yoruichi is still a queen. Soifun is still a very, very good power character. And as far as the banner goes, I find it honestly, I thought that Riruka and like I feel like Riruka and Halibel are in the same tier in terms of usability, viability. Yachiru, I still think is a little bit of the shafted character. I haven't even played with her, so I'll have that review coming out soon. But Riruka, oof, yo, she's amazing. Simple, straight up. Like I don't know what else to say besides like she lives up to the hype. Well, what else can I say? And I'm not a Riruka fan. You know, you guys know me. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all know this guy's grind on. Catch me up, hit me up. Stay blessed. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Riruka is an absolute beast and a treat. And I'll leave it at that. Stay blessed. Y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.